Why is visibility important? If you look at this slide, many times, the first point, many times consumer enter inside the store wanting to buy a product category but not sure what brand they want to buy today. For example, मैं एक कस्टमर हूं और एज अ कंज्यूमर हूं और मुझे मेरे घर के लिए आटा लेना है. नाउ व्हेन आई वॉक इनसाइड अ स्टोर, सपोजिंग आई गो इन स्पेंसर स्टोर के अंदर जब मैं पहुंचता हूं तो मुझे पता है कि मुझे आटा लेना है, बट आई सी अ गुड प्रोडक्ट अरेंजमेंट ऑफ पिल्सबरी आटा. Now, if I see Pillsbury atta properly arranged and facing is there, which is at my eyesight, and I see it is properly kept, I will pick up the Pillsbury atta. Though last time मेरे घर पे आशीर्वाद आटा आया होगा. So I was not sure which brand I have to buy, but just because the product was arranged in such a way that I wanted to pick up that and bill and take to my home. So the visibility drive is important because consumer can go for your company's brand than the competition if it is kept at the right site. अगर आंखों के सामने है और properly arranged है तो consumer who are not brand conscious may get an opportunity to buy your product just by working on the visibility. The second one is an impulse purchase. Impulse purchase का शानदार example है, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. If you walk inside a store and you are at the cash till, billing कराने के लिए आप wait कर रहे हो. When you're waiting at the cash till for your turn to do the billing, you see there are some chewing gums, there are some chocolates, there are some batteries or cells. Even if you did not think of buying those when you had walked inside the store, you will be tempted to make the last minute purchase because it is just in front of your eyes and you feel, I need it, I want it. And that's called impulse buying. अगर आप ध्यान दोगे पुराने टाइम पे छोटे छोटे जो आउटलेट्स होते थे वो क्लिनिक प्लस के शैम्पूज सामने में हैंग करके लंबा लंबा स्ट्रिप्स रखते थे. व्हाई? बिकॉज जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. एंड द थर्ड वन इज प्रेफरेंस शिफ्ट. व्हाट इज प्रेफरेंस शिफ्ट? वेरी वेरी सिंपल एग्जांपल. इफ यू go to a railway station and you are thirsty, you go to any vendor and supposing you always consume Bisleri, but this time you see Rail Neer. The Rail water is, as a brand, Rail Neer is kept on the counter. So this time you will not be sticking on to your Bisleri brand, but just because the Rail Neer is available in front of your eyes, you would want to pick up that water bottle and would consume it. This is called preference shift, meaning if the competitor's brand is available, however you have seen a brand which is favorably placed before your eyes, you will be tempted to pick up that. Supposing you like Bisleri, but there are two different labels of water available at the counter, you will go for the bottle which is right in front of you and properly placed. And this is called preference shift. So why visibility is important? Because it can propel or increase the sales of the product basis three merit. One, if the consumer has not come with a prepared mind of a specific brand, but he gets to see a product right in front of his eyes, as in he wanted to buy a category product, atta, but he's not sure which brand to buy. So he will go and pick up whatever is available right in front of his eyes. Second is impulse purchase. जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. Preference shift. You wanted to buy X brand, but that is not available. So something which is available and right in front of your eyes, you would switch your preference and go for that particular brand. That is called preference shift. Yes, this is what I was talking about. Types of visibility. There are two types of visibility, as in the previous slide I had mentioned: product visibility and brand visibility. Product visibility का क्या मतलब है? The entire drive of this visibility exercise is done basis the arrangement of products. So the product is actually arranged in such a way that it creates a favorable visibility. For example, the product is kept on the shelf at your eye level. Your fast moving SKU is kept on the top and the bulk packing of the same SKU is kept just below it. And the related product from your company is kept on the right hand side of the shelf. So if this kind of arrangement is happening, the consumer get to see maximum SKUs right in front of his eyes. And if he has gone to buy one product that he has come prepared to buy as a category, he might end up buying some other products also, which is arranged there on the shelf. Why? Because the product visibility has appealed to the consumer, and as a result, there is increased sale for the company or the brand. Next is brand visibility. When product is not used for visibility and external point of sales material like posters, danglers, banners, leaflets, shelf strips, parasite shelves, anything which is done with the brand name, brand logo, color combination, and which is not the actual product, is brand visibility. This is done outside the store, this is done inside the store, both the ways. Brand visibility are of two types. ब्रांड विजिबिलिटी के तहत मर्चेंडाइजिंग आती है, और मर्चेंडाइजिंग क्या होती है? मर्चेंडाइजिंग इज नथिंग बट द रेंज ऑफ टेम्पररी एंड परमानेंट विजिबिलिटी सॉल्यूशन at an outlet. These are called point of sales material. Point of sales material, like we have seen in the previous slides, posters, danglers, banners, shelf strips, parasite shelves, all of these are called point of sales material. And when it is utilized in terms of giving visibility to the brand, that's called merchandising. There are two types, temporary and permanent. Temporary का मतलब क्या है? Normally it is inside or within the premise of the outlet. These are something like posters, danglers, countertops, shelf strips, gate arc, standee. ये removable है, ये destroyable है, और इनकी shelf life यानी कि इनकी एक्सपायरी बहुत जल्दी है. मतलब पोस्टर लगाया, somebody can tear it off, पुराना हो जाएगा, धूप लगेगा, it will fade away the charm of the poster. Danglers टूट जाएगा, गिर जाएगा, लूज हो जाएगा. काउंटरटॉप्स आज रिक्वायरमेंट है, कल रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं होगी. शेल्फ स्ट्रिप धीरे से फट जाएगा. गेट आर्क आज लगा सकते हो, हमेशा नहीं रह सकता है, आंधी तूफान डस्ट नहीं सह सकता. स्टैंडी लाइकवाइज. सो टेम्पररी आर दोज which is good today but cannot hold good in the days to come. Wherein permanent merchandising क्या होते हैं? Like dealer boards, glow sign boards, काउंटर विनाइलिंग, रेफ्रिजरेटर्स के ऊपर में विनाइल ब्रांडिंग करना, प्रोडक्ट्स के रैक्स लगाना, these are all permanent, which will not get destroyed so easily, and it has a durability. Companies often has to pay to these outlets for placing such kind of point of sales material, because when a company does visibility drive, then the retail outlets ask for the rental charges, right? Normally, these rentals are negotiated by the territory sales in charge independently or along with the area sales manager. And every company or all good companies have a budget. They have a money allocation for doing these kind of merchandising or visibility drive, because in long run, it builds up the brand. In short run, it definitely increases the sale, and holistically, both the brand and sales keep growing. Therefore, putting a little expense today in paying the rentals for the space or conducting these kind of merchandising is not a big deal for good companies. And this is actually promoted and this is encouraged, right? So this is merchandising.